Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in STORMWORKS yet again, and today we're actually going to be working on our tanker yet again, and hopefully we're actually going to start our journey over to the oil refinery, or actually the oil rig just here. I don't know how this is going to go, so we got to figure it out. The other thing that I do want to say as well is we don't really have that much fuel on board either, and we do need a way of refueling this actual tanker. So the first thing that I want to do today is sort that out. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll go on a big old journey. Okay, so essentially all we need is a stick going down into the middle, going all the way down into the bottom, because that is where we need to be refueled from. The only thing is, I don't know whether we should have like a full-on funnel for it, or whether I should just go straight through the middle and through the bottom. I don't think so. I do think we should try and do it from the side somewhere, but I don't know where. So let's go and delete this guy right here, then we'll go into the side, go upwards. You know, I'm doing this on both sides. I don't need to do it on both sides, just do it here. Go all the way up to there, go through there, and I don't know, I guess this can be where we actually do it from. I'm sure that's fine. So let's grab this guy. Attach that onto there like that. There we go. Good. Go ahead and send this upwards to here. Very nice. Grab one of these guys, which is a dial. We're going to have to delete this guy and put this on here instead. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and shove one of these guys onto here also. There we go. And actually, maybe this should be raised up. There we go. All right, cool. Good. I'm then going to shove that in there like that. That's fine. And this is going to be for our actual fuel. Okie dokie. Good. We're then going to make the rest of this bit white. So that'll come down to like there. Okay. We're then going to get ourselves a pipe. Here we go. An angle pipe. Turn it into here. Then send it down. And then we just need one of these guys to go in there like that. And that is how we refuel ourselves. We'll also need this level to go up to there, although I do want to know the capacity as well, and just to show the capacity I'm actually going to grab one of these and I'm going to put this here. So this is fuel level, and this is fuel capacity, because I don't want to be spawning it in and taking it out a million more times, so we're just going to go with that. This is also going to be fuel, no, cargo tank level. So I'm going to go with R. Yep, cool. And then on the other side, we'll obviously go with L. So left cargo tank. Oh, no, not left, right. Left cargo tank level. Same with these guys. We're going to go and shove this here. And here, this is going to be L. Cargo tank capacity. Okay, wait, is it with the C? Now I'm confused. Hang on 1 second. It is with the C. I don't know, that just seems wrong. Anyway, attach that to there, that's good. Is that labeled? Yes, it is. And now this one is also labeled. There we go, right, cool. So the capacity is this one. The capacity of this one is there, just so that I know how much to fill it up by. Hopefully, we can actually get to location relatively easily, and hopefully we don't need to stop for any, you know, fuel. Or stop and then have to get fuel, because that would be rubbish. Anyway, let's go and connect this down to our fuel tank. There we go, and I think we are actually ready to go. I'm also going to add a bed, just so that we can actually sleep. But I do think we're going to be using quite a lot of fuel, so I don't know how this is going to go. I really don't know how it's going to go. But yeah, we can shove that there, and we can probably just get going. With that being said, though, we do need some rope anchors too, because reasons. So let's get ourselves a cable anchor first. We'll actually put that on this side. We're going to make it this color, and we're going to shove it on there like that. There we go. And essentially, the reason I'm adding this is just so that we can recharge it, if needs be. Connect these guys to the electricity. There we go. And I guess we can connect all of this to the electricity too, although there's literally no reason to. Not really, anyway. We could make the dials glow, but it's not really useful. Anyway, we've got that. Now we need some rope anchors, just in case we need to end up towing this thing. That would really suck, but it might be something that we do eventually have to do. So I'm going to go and shove these on here, because we can. On the front end, really, I don't want to, like, destroy anything. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put that there. I'll paint this guy, and we'll leave that sort of like that. Let's paint this guy on the side, and paint this guy as well. And then finally, we're going to grab one of these, and we're going to shove two on the back, I guess, right there and there. And I guess one in the center as well, just in case we need it. There we go. All right, cool. So if we need to tow this thing, we totally can. Right. Is it ready for its first adventure? Honestly, I don't think we've got enough fuel here to do this. But I might have to try anyway. You know, I've just noticed you can buy diesel right here. So if we needed to, we could actually get a massive winch or like a truck or something to drive up there. Grab the diesel and bring it down and put it on the boat. We can also actually sell diesel here. So, I mean, if we wanted to, we could actually build a train that buys stuff from here and sells it there. I know that's kind of weird and it's very close, but it would work. The other thing as well, by the way, I do want to unlock pivots, and then I need to unlock compact pivots too. So let's go ahead and do that as our next thing, but I guess we don't really have any lights. Maybe I should have added lights to this? Alright, it doesn't matter. Right, we're just going to go ahead and get on board, and we're going to get going on our first trip. Is it going to go well? Probably not. I can already hardly see, but let's go ahead and turn on our engines. Throttle them up to about 70. Thought I need them both to be the same, and let's go. Okay, this is weird. This is weird. Right, how much fuel do we have? Oh, yeah, there's no way we make it on that much fuel. There is no way we make it on that much fuel. Look how slowly we're going. Oh, God. Okay, right, hang on. Idea. We actually need to increase this back up to 3 to 1. And we need to increase this to 3 to 1 as well. And that should be way more efficient. But yeah, like I said, we're not making it on that much fuel. So we're going to save this over that. And we're going to go buy some fuel from up there. But first I'm going to go to sleep. Alright, so we're back. Let's go ahead and get ourselves up into these buildings and start designing a truck. And with that truck, we'll obviously have to drive up there, grab ourselves some fuel, and drive back down, and put it straight into this base. And hopefully we'll have more fuel from that. Also, side note, does the train have separate fuel to the boat? I think it probably will, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's have a little look. I don't think it does. I think they've got the same amount of fuel. Anyway, let's build the truck. Alright, so I really don't know how this is going to go, but let's go ahead and start building something. I'm assuming this is going to end up looking a lot like what we've built before, but again, we will see. So, let's go ahead and start doing things on both sides. Let's say that right there is the number plate. From there, I'm going to go ahead and change the color to this, and then we'll have probably like 2 blocks, and then we'll have maybe a light. So let's go with spotlight on the front right here. In fact, I kind of want it to go behind. So if I can, let's go ahead and just put this here. And we'll have 2 spotlights. One going forwards, and then one also going forwards right next to it. And that should be good. I think, anyway. I don't know. Sure, so this is how wide it's going to be. Which I would say is relatively wide, which is quite nice. From there, we're going to go upwards, and we're going to have a little bit of a lip so that it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. We are going to go ahead and continue this over the top of there, because we should. And at the edge, I think I'm actually going to go with one of these. So there you go. That is going to be the front of our truck, at least a little bit. From there, we are going to go and extend this guy upwards. We're going to need a bit of a grill. So, I don't really know how I want to do the grill, but let's try and figure out something anyway. I guess we could actually go with these, but I do think they're a little bit big, and they're going to go way too high. Same with these guys. Even though it looked kind of cool, I don't think it's going to work. We can maybe attach these guys onto there. I suppose something like this would actually sort of work, but it's too small. It's a little bit too small. We do have heat sinks. So if I wanted to, I could actually use this. Which honestly sort of works. There you go. So if we flip this over and we turn it around like that, that's okay. We can then sort of build that across the top. Build this guy upwards, sort of like this. And I would say that's sort of fine. I do think it's slightly too wide though. So let's go ahead and grab from there down to there. And backwards. There we go. Cut those, move them inwards by 1, paste them there, and I think this will be sort of the right size anyway. So paste that there. Merge this guy with this guy, this guy with this guy. Delete those two. And we'll have these guys go like this. Okay, that is weird, but I think it's correct. We'll also actually put one of these guys right here like that, I think. Even though it does look a bit strange. And then it might even look cool to put one of those guys there and put this guy above it like this. Does that look strange? I think it looks a bit weird. It has to look a bit weird. Right, okay, cool. Well, if we go ahead and do something like this underneath, and then we add some bars to that with some pipes, the front end might actually end up looking somewhat okay. There we go, let's do that to there. We'll attach one of these guys right here. We'll attach all of those guys together like this. And honestly, I kind of want to do it in certain colors. So like white and black, yeah, and then the rest of the truck is sort of going to be red. So I'm thinking we do is we actually follow that combo upwards to pretty much the grill, actually. So the combo is going to go to the grill. There we go, and that's fine, cool. And then we're also going to have the black follow up too, obviously. So that's going to go up there. There, okay. Kind of like a heavy lifting truck. Instead of it going diagonal anyway. Alright, might be a bit weird, but at the same time, I kind of like it. From there, it would be kind of cool to add something like this in yellow. There we go. And then the rest of the truck is probably going to be red. Although that looks a little bit McDonald's-y to me. So I think we actually just go with red right here. And I think that might be fine. So far, that actually looks pretty good. I would say so anyway. Okay, so, how do we want the rest of it to look? Well, I'd like one big windscreen, but unfortunately, that's not really a thing in STORMWORKS. So we're going to delete these two right here. We're going to get ourselves a pivot. Oh, we don't actually have any. That's not going to work out then. And we're not going to have any windows to begin with. I'm sure that's fine. Anyway, the flooring is going to go like this. And we're going to have our seats go in here. And obviously, we need some proper seats. So let's do that. Here we go. We need a driver's seat and a passenger seat, obviously. So there's our driver's seat, and our passenger seat is here. There we go. A little bit of a gap in between them is completely fine. And I'm actually really happy about that. That's okay. Alright, I'd like to do this. Okay, and then at the top, we need an actual, like, roof. So I don't know whether to go with this and just go like that. Or, alternatively, we can build this into here. Down to there, build it out, there we go, and do something with this. And I think actually extending it sort of out over the edge might also look cool, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, but so far, this is the front of our truck. That looks kind of cool. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is add a bit of a dash, obviously, because, you know, it's a truck. It would probably have a dash. There we go, something like this. Down here, we're going to go with, I don't know, this color or something, to bring this backwards. We'll actually add like a handle or something down here as well, just to try and make it look a little bit nicer on the inside, and we'll do that. Alright, cool. I think that's fine. We're also actually going to build the side in, just like this, and it is, of course, going to be red, so let's go ahead and build those in like that. And then, right behind the driver, don't know how I'm going to do this. We're going to raise this up just a little bit. I'm going to break out this piece, and I do actually think it needs to be about this high, so we're going to do something like that, and then we need a bed. Alright, here we go. So the bed either goes all the way up here, which it will fit, or it actually comes down and goes here instead, which also kind of works. I would have the pillow on the other side. There we go, something like that, and then obviously that is the back of the cab, so we'll sort of just build this in here and build this up. There we go. Obviously, attach these guys together there. Sure, I don't mind this. I do not mind this one bit. The other thing that we do is, obviously, pillars in here. There we go. And then we would need to build some doors that actually fit as well, which I think is going to be the most difficult bit. If I build that up to there, and we actually just fill that in a little bit, delete that guy and do this, then the door can actually be somewhat that shape, I think. But we will need to unlock pivots before we actually use that. But yeah, let's go ahead and paint all of this like so. Paint the pillars as well. There we go. Paint this pillar. There we go. And honestly, that's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad at all, actually. Alright, cool. So from there, I think we go with this color again. And we're just going to go ahead and build this in really quickly. Kind of like that. And we will obviously need some wheels in there somewhere. Don't really know where they're going to go, though. Probably around here. Oh, I don't know. It'd be nice to delete 3, but I think we're only going to be able to do this. I don't know. Is that fine? Is that too far forward? Too far back? Is it too weird? I actually have no idea. I think I'm also going to actually follow this around. Just a tiny bit to around there. We're then going to paint the rest of it red. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so honestly, I don't think that looks terrible. But what I would say is, I don't know where the wheels are going to go. Like, I don't know if this is actually good for wheels, or whether it looks weird for wheels. I'm unsure at the moment. This will actually be our radiator, I think. So we'll keep that. Those are our lights, so we need to keep those. But we do need an axle to go in here somewhere. So let's just make this one white for now. And then I guess we need an actual frame. But what I'll do for now is send this way. Send it out by like 1 wheel. I don't know whether I want the suspension one or whether I want the other one. You know what I mean? So if I put that there. With suspension, the 5x5 is way too big. Without suspension, the 1x3 is a little bit small. That's way too big, whatever that was. Yeah, so if I attach this guy onto there, and then we made this really big. And this really big too, what does that even look like? Not good enough. That looks awful, actually. That looks really bad. So, we'll need to do something else. In fact, where should the wheel go? Alright, so I think, actually, we are going to make this, like, way bigger, and the wheel is just going to have to be huge. Which may or may not be a good idea, but let's just go ahead and try it anyway. So we'll do this pretty much up to there. At the top, I don't know whether to do this and this, or leave it as it sort of was. Or we drag this guy backwards once more. Okay, this is getting insane, but sure. So if we do this, and this, or we actually delete those and we put these guys in instead. So that guy there and that guy there. We actually have really big arches now for, I don't know, like, oh, it doesn't actually have a center point though, so we'd actually have to make it even bigger than that. That's not really something I want to do. Not really. But it does look cool, so maybe I should. Right, okay, delete that. Okay, put that into there like that. Delete that one. Replace it with that. Okay, grab this and this. And these guys. And cut them. Move them forwards 1. Paste it in. Merge it. And then try and add an actual wheel into here. 5x5. So I think 5x5 is going to be the right size. If I then lower this down to here instead. And we actually do grab this one. I'd have to shove it backwards a bit. There we go. I don't know whether I want it on suspension either. Just as a side note. I'm not sure. Tire radius. Let's go with 1.5. And 1.5. It's going to be high speed because it's a truck. High speed again because it's a truck. Tire pressure like 31%. There you go. And tire pressure 31%. Go. I don't really know. I don't know if I like that. I don't know whether it should actually be in one more as well. But if it does have to be in one more, I don't know. I don't know. Do we want to? Let's try it. So if we put that there. 5x5. Put it there. Yeah, cool. Raise this up to 1.5. Bring this down to like 0.4 instead. Oh, 40% I should say. 40% on this guy as well. 1.5. Go again. I think it'll work. I do think that will be fine. Possibly. So let's keep that as it is. Let's paint these guys into there. The inside of this is going to look like this. There we go. And I think that's fine. It looks a bit old-fashioned at the moment, which it should, to be fair. So I think we're fine. Yeah. The back end, don't know what's going to happen there. Roof, I think that needs to change a little bit too. There's so much that needs to go on here. Yeah, because there's like certain things like the little holes that you actually have to put in these things to, I don't know, make the steps and stuff like that. Honestly, one step right there, and if I paint this in, might actually look okay. So if I do that, there we go, we get a step right there, and then maybe even like turn this into some sort of weird step too. I don't know what that's gonna be like though, you know? So if I painted all that in, it doesn't look like steps, but what I was thinking we could do is actually add handles onto this one. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but a handle there, and then if we delete these guys and put a handle there and there as well, then it looks like steps going up and in? I don't know. What do you guys think? Alright, well, I was also thinking maybe we could actually have a bit of a fender on this guy as well. And honestly, a fender might actually be the thing that saves this from being an absolute disaster. But we'll see. So we drag this all the way up to pretty much there. And then maybe we actually go with like one of these right here like this. And maybe it doesn't actually go from the bottom, but something like this. What do you guys think of that? Let's spawn that in. Ooh. Oh, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know how to feel about it. Stiffness also is going to go maximum. Stiffness maximum there as well. And what I will do, just for testing purposes, is extend this guy backwards. Like this. There we go. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't. Yeah, I'm unsure. I am very much unsure. I do feel like the angle is actually the thing that's making it look kind of old-fashioned. What if we deleted this, and instead of an angle, we actually went straight up, and then we built the truck around that instead? Because that may or may not actually make it look good or bad. Like, it could fix things, and it could also make things worse. But what I'm thinking we do is we grab these, we cut them, and we still have the overhang. Oh, do we have the overhang? Yeah, we still probably do. Or not. Oh, we do. Oh, we don't. Oh, we do. Oh, we don't. Or we don't even have that at all, and we just make it even taller. Let's try that. So, from here, we'll do this. And then we'll do this. And we'll go with that. Okay. Because some trucks these days actually have quite a heavy, or quite a big head. I don't know how to explain it other than that. They've got big heads. So something like this is maybe for the best. There we go, we do that, and we do that. But really, this shouldn't be here. Is that okay? I mean, it looks weird. But sure, I'm gonna roll with it. We're gonna actually roll with it being that tall. So, let's attach these guys onto there. And then we can round it off using this guy at the top. And we can seal it off at the very top like that. And we can do this on the back. There we go. Let's go ahead and paint all of the outside red again. Here we go. And all of the roof red. Yeah. There we go. Alright. I don't know how to feel about that. But what I might do is actually extend these guys upwards even one more. And I think that might look a tiny bit better. And then I'd actually really like to put this in here, but I don't think that looks that good. I'd really like to actually extend this around the outside like that. But I feel like that's just wrong. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Alright, I'm going to try a different idea. What if this was actually red instead of black? Here we go. So the red just merges in. Is that really weird? Or is that okay? I don't know. And then we could raise the lights up a little bit, or we could just have this go like even lower. So we could actually have it stop down there instead. But again, I don't know how to feel about that either. I mean, realistically, we shouldn't even be worrying about this even this much. But we are, for some reason. Why are we? Seems a bit weird. Seems very weird. But that would go up to there, I think. Yeah. So it'd look like that instead. And then maybe we could actually go with one of these, blocking it all off from the rest of it. And maybe that would actually look better. I guess. Yeah, cool. And then paint that in as well. And then, I don't know, do you want some more lights or something? I mean, we could do more lights. Oh, I don't know. Guys, I'm unsure. I'm very much unsure. Red there, white there, and red here, and white there. Okay. And then actually, white one more, and then this. Okay. I can actually use paint blocks once I get them on this bit. But what do you guys think of that? Maybe the lights actually have to come up one more. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm struggling with making this look good. But I guess once we actually do get paint blocks, we can make it look better. But that looks strange so far. That looks really weird. I think instead of the red as well, we're actually going to go back to using the grey. And we're going to do it all up to there. Okay. Okay, weird. Very weird. Oh, I don't know, guys. This isn't really the bit of it that we should even be worrying about, to be honest. But, yeah. There you go. Also, the grill. I think if we painted a grill onto here, we might be able to make it look nicer as well. Yeah, I think so. So what we'll do is we'll get ourselves a bed. Oh, we've already got a bed in here. Let's just spawn it in. Go to research so we can actually research some stuff. At the minute we're researching this, so we'll just jump up and go to sleep. I can't even get in. Alright, here we go. Go to sleep, and then I think we'll change it a little bit afterwards. Alright, so we're currently researching the paint blocks and the paintable indicators, and we'll actually just paint a grill onto this. Because I think the grill is the thing that usually changes the fronts of these things to either make them or break them. So we'll see here what we can do. Anyway, paint. Paintable sign. Yes, we're going to go with this color for now. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I might actually do these two as well. There we go. And then we have to paint this in. I don't know how this is going to go. I really don't. I might actually do that up to there, which then allows me to do the grill sort of however I want. In fact, actually, put this guy on there like this and paint it in. So, this is not something I've ever really done. I want to just make them all this color to begin with. And then once we've done that, we can obviously try and fix it in and make it look nice. So do all of this in gray. There we go, in grey, in grey, in grey. We could even try and make them look silvery, because I know a lot of trims on cars are sort of like silver. Not chrome, but like, you know, grey. Right, there we go. So we've got that. How am I going to do this? How do I do this? I don't know. Okay, red is going to go from here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, and then that bit's all going to be red. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, there. Okay, so that's going to go look like that. I'll only do one side, so hopefully it looks nice. And I think I might even just drag these out to here as well. There's going to be a lot of paint blocks, it turns out. There we go, right, cool. We're going to jug it all this color. There we go. And then we're going to go in with the red and try and make it look nice as well. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can then paint all of this. Go across, 1, 2, 3. Okay, paint across. 1, 2, 3. Okay, slowly but surely we'll get towards the edge. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I think we might get away with one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. And then at the top, we're going to paint this edge and then go out one. And then another one. And another one and another one. And another one and another one. There we go. Right, cool. So I think we can then paint the top 2 blocks all the way across. I'm only going to go to the center because then we can copy and paste. And there we go. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad at all. I think the black is going to be the bit that makes it worse. We'll see though. So I'm thinking we start out right here. We go with 1, 2. In fact, it's 1, 2, 3. And we send it towards the center with this line. We're then going to send it towards the center with this line too. And it is going to be too wide. And we just make this the width of the first one. And we do something like that. Okay, sure. We then got to go up a few blocks and do a similar thing again. So 1, 2, 3, and then there. Okay, the bottom line goes all the way across to the center. Sure. Then the second line obviously does the same thing. There we go. We are going to have to actually follow this on this one. There we go. All right, cool. Don't do anything with that. And then we got to go out to... I don't know how many blocks that is. Oh, no. it actually goes all the way out to the end, but it's actually 2 away. So we're going to do this. I think that's right. Yeah, sure. And then the top piece. Oh, no, actually. That's 1, 2. All right, cool. And then this one is like this. All right, sure. And then we're going to do maybe 1 more of these. I don't know where this one should go. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Let's just do that to the center again. There we go. Bring it to the end. And I might just leave it like that for now. All right, cool. And then what we'll do is we'll actually get this color and we'll speckle this. So it'll actually have mesh going through it. This is going to take me an absolute eternity, but I'll be back with you guys once it's done. Okay, so this took me ages, but we now have a bit of a grill. Honestly, that doesn't look terrible, so I want to put like an outline around that as well. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's go ahead and try it. So we'll send a brighter white outline actually around the outside of this thing. There we go. And maybe that'll look okay. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, maybe it'll look okay. So I'm thinking we actually go all the way down to here, and then on the bottom, we'll actually just send it straight across. All the way. And then we'll actually go around here, I think. Yep. We'll go up the side, and then we're going to have to put a paint block in there. But that's okay. We're then going to go up this side. There we go. And down to there, and across. All the way. All the way to there. There we go. I actually think that's quite nice. We got to paint that bit too, obviously. And let's go ahead and spawn this in, see what that looks like. That looks like an actual grill. I'm happy. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this guy right here. We're going to go ahead and put this into there like that. And, you know, like, I guess Scania is the one that does it, but, like, we can put a logo here for something. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we could put an actual Frantic logo. But what I'm thinking we do is we actually make all of it this color. There we go. And then we'll have it... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. There we go. We'll have it actually framed somewhat and actually fit in there properly. We're also going to have some little lights up here too. So instead of paintable signs, we're going to go with paintable indicators and put those there. I think. I don't know. Sure. There you go. So yeah, we're going to have to write something in here. But I don't know what. I don't know what we should put in there yet. Eventually we'll put something though. Alright, so what I'm thinking we do is we actually add these as lights around there. I can't actually, like, seemingly paint some of these. That's really weird. But I think we go to around there. We're then going to replace the color, this one, with red, I guess. Red and red. Red and red. And there we go. That could be our paintable light right there. That's okay. I think, anyway. I think so. I'd like to actually barrier it off with one of these two, so it doesn't look too bad, and we'll leave it like that. Although I am thinking that maybe that should be an orange light. Like a hazard light kind of thing. I think that actually makes sense to do. So we'll put that there. And we'll put another one of those on the other side. And then when we need to activate it, we'll have it on like a blinker. And that could look really cool, actually. There we go. So yeah, we are building a truck. It is going to take a while to actually build in and also make look nice. Make look nice. Make nice look. But I think we can do it, and I think it'll look really good. One thing that I do want to do is actually paint the roof white as well. Maybe doing that will actually make it look nicer. Who knows? There we go. Right, okay, cool. We'll go all the way across. And there we go. Alright, cool. Does that look weird? Maybe a little bit. The only thing that I could do to maybe make this look possibly a bit nicer is actually do this. You know they have like sun window things? Do something like that. I mean, really, I should have it on the outside, but if it's there, then I guess it works. I don't know. Or we could actually put those and then actually add windows to those as well. Kind of kind of like this, I guess. That would obviously have to go on there like that. And then we'd have to have one in the center as well, like this. Yeah. I don't know, like a bit of a visor. It could look cool, but I think that looks bad. Not sure. Anyway, let's go and spawn this in and see what that bit looks like. Kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about what I've built here. I really don't. But what I think we are going to do... Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, these blocks need to go. What I think we are going to do is actually just add some wheels further backwards. They don't necessarily have to work or anything like that, but we're going to add some wheels. Just so that it isn't just bouncing there anymore. So that it actually does something. Delete this bit for now as well. Grab maybe one of these. I don't know whether we should have the suspension either, just as a side note. But I think we got to drop this backwards right here. That one right there. Make them all exactly the same, so they're all going to be high speed, right? High speed, high speed. Stiffness is going to go all the way to maximum. Tire radius is 1.5. There we go, and this is like 40%. Alright, cool. Stiffness maximum. And we got to do that for literally all of them, which is a little bit annoying, actually. But yeah, maximum, high speed, 1.5. Drop that down to like 40. Okay, do it again. 40, 1.5, maximum, high speed. Oh, this one needs to be high speed as well. Okay, spawn that in. What does it look like? Obviously, it's front heavy, but not terrible, actually. Like, that's not actually terrible. We can make this work. We can totally make this work. What I think we do as well is we actually put like a gray box in here. So we'll have this come down, like it currently does. We'll have a gray box of some sort, right there, pretty much like that. In fact, actually, have this bit go inwards. With black, gray, whatever. There you go, so do this. Paint that piece like that, there we go. This piece is going to be gray, because it's going to be like a toolbox type dealio. And then this piece can go on this side, just like this. And then it can go back up and over the wheels, if we need it to, which, I don't know, maybe we do, maybe we don't. Yeah, alright, sick. Yes! Alright, I might actually do something like this as well. There we go. So something like that all the way up to the top, except this bit is going to be white. Okay, yes. I actually really like this now. I think we've made it look... We've definitely made it look better. We can add paint blocks to this as well, make it look a little bit nicer. Obviously, it'll have doors as well, because clearly it needs doors. I'm going to delete these two, grab the color, grab a handle, shove that in on the side, just like so. There we go, and there we go. And that looks fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and spawn it in. We'll push it outside, just so we can see what it looks like. And we'll go from there. I don't know. I don't know what this is going to look like in the end. I really don't. But let's go ahead and jump inside. I might have to get an XML window for the front. But we'll see. And this is what it currently looks like. I would say that looks kind of cool. To be honest, that looks kind of cool. Anyway, for now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.